بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. All the praise and thanks be to Allah, who has guided us to this. Never could we have found guidance were it not that Allah had guided us. Our Lord, do not impose blame upon us if we have forgotten or erred. Ladies and gentlemen, after years of study and research, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the findings presented in this series of books. I hope it will help guide whoever wants to understand what is in the inside of the Qur'an. The title, Keys to Understanding the Qur'anic Text, a 7-volume analytic series. This series presents a structured and comprehensive exploration of the Qur'an as an integrated system of meaning, guidance, and civilization. Rather than approaching the Qur'an as a collection of isolated verses or themes, this series examines its language, concepts, laws, narratives, and worldwide view of the interconnected elements of a coherent intellectual and moral framework. Across 7 volumes, the study explores the foundations of the Qur'anic thought, its root concepts, linguistic architecture, ethical principles, social order, and vision for human development. Each volume focuses on a major dimension of the Qur'anic message, while showing how these dimensions relate to one another within the broader structure of the text. The series progresses from the foundational language and concepts of the Qur'an to its universal principles governing human life, society, and civilizations, and finally to the narratives and reflections that illuminate the human journey and moral responsibility. Written in clear analytical style, the books combine linguistic insight, thematic analysis, and philosophical reflections to present the Qur'an as a dynamic framework for understanding human existence and social order. Volume 1, Fundamental Roots and Concepts They Shape. This book explores more than 300 key linguistic roots and conceptual foundations that form the structure of the Qur'anic thought. Volume 2, Root Concepts and the Thematic Architecture of the Qur'an. This book examines how core concepts interact to form the Qur'an thematic structure. Volume 3, Divine Laws in the Universe, in the Human Life and Civilization. The book studies the universal patterns and governing principles described in the Qur'an. Volume 4, Qur'anic legislation and the social, political, and legal order. The book analyzes the Qur'an's framework for justice, governance, family structure, and social responsibility. Volume 5, Qur'anic Principles of Governance and Civilizational Order. It explores the ethical and civilizational principles guiding societies and institutions. Volume 6, Qur'anic Narratives and the Human Journey. It examines the narratives of prophets and communities as reflections on human experience and moral accountability. And finally, Volume 7, the Qur'an unfolds through reflection. A comprehensive synthesis that integrates the insights of the previous volumes, presenting the Qur'an as a unified framework for reflection, guidance, and understanding. Together, these 7 volumes offer readers a systematic approach to exploring the Qur'an's message, ideas, and visions for humanity. I hope this will be of value to anyone who is interested in understanding what lies between the 2 covers of Al-Qur'an Al-Karim. شكرا لاستماعكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.